The ancient Romans were a remarkable civilization that left a profound impact on the world. While many people are familiar with the grand narratives of Roman history, the emperors, the conquests, and the legacies, the esoteric aspects and lesser-known facts can be just as intriguing. This short presentation explores just that, some of these unusual and fascinating aspects of Roman culture, technology, and society. Before we delve into it, please don't miss out on useful content. Subscribe if you haven't already and hit the notification bell. We appreciate that. One of the most intriguing discoveries in Roman history is the durability of Roman concrete. While modern concrete tends to crack and deteriorate over time, Roman concrete has withstood the test of millennia, evident in structures like the Pantheon and Roman aqueducts. The secret lies in the use of volcanic ash, specifically pozzolana, which reacts with lime to create a more stable and resilient material. This mix even strengthens over time when exposed to seawater, explaining why many Roman harbor constructions are still intact. The Romans' understanding of materials and engineering was far ahead of their time. In ancient Rome, the color purple was reserved for the highest echelons of society, especially emperors. The dye, known as Tyrian purple, was derived from the mucus of murex sea snails. The process was painstaking, requiring thousands of snails to produce a small amount of dye. This made it incredibly expensive, hence its association with wealth and power. The fact that only the elite could afford this color underscores the rigid social stratification in Roman society. Graffiti is often associated with modern street art, but the ancient Romans were prolific graffiti artists. The ruins of Pompeii, for instance, are filled with graffiti, offering a unique glimpse into the everyday lives of Romans. These inscriptions range from love notes and political commentary to humorous jokes and advertisements. This informal medium allows us to understand the thoughts, desires, and humor of ordinary Romans, painting a more personal picture of the society beyond the grand historical narratives. The Vestal Virgins were a group of women dedicated to the goddess Vesta, responsible for maintaining the sacred fire in her temple. This position came with great prestige and unique privileges. Vestals could own property, were exempt from certain societal norms, and played a significant role in religious ceremonies. However, their vows of chastity were strictly enforced, with severe consequences for any breach. The Vestal Virgins symbolized the complex roles women could play in Roman society, combining power with strict control. Romans were known for their practicality, often finding uses for seemingly unconventional materials. Urine was one such material, used as a cleaning agent due to its ammonia content. It was collected from public urinals and used in phalanca, laundries, for cleaning and bleaching clothes. Additionally, urine was utilized in tanneries for processing leather. The Roman use of urine demonstrates their resourcefulness and pragmatic approach to everyday life, though it might seem unusual by modern standards. The term vomitorium often conjures images of Romans feasting and then vomiting to make room for more food, but this is a misconception. In reality, vomitoriums were the passageways in amphitheaters and stadiums that allowed large crowds to exit quickly. The term comes from the Latin vomere, meaning to spew forth. This architectural innovation highlights the Roman skill in engineering and urban planning, capable of managing large crowds during public events without chaos. The phrase "bread in circuses," panem et circenses, was coined by the Roman poet Juvenal to criticize Roman politics. It referred to the government's practice of providing free bread and large-scale entertainment to keep the populace placated and distracted from political issues. This strategy was used to maintain social order and divert attention from political corruption or unrest. The concept of bread and circuses has endured as a metaphor for superficial appeasement in the face of deeper societal problems. The Romans extensively used lead in their plumbing systems, household items, and even in the production of certain foods and drinks like wine. The toxicity of lead was not well understood, and its widespread use has led some historians to theorize that lead poisoning contributed to the decline of the Roman Empire. While the extent of its impact is still debated, it raises intriguing questions about how the Romans' advanced technology might have inadvertently caused harm to their own society. The original Roman calendar had 10 months, with December being the 10th month. This system, however, proved inadequate for accurately tracking the seasons. Eventually, the Romans adopted a 12-month calendar by adding January and February, creating a more reliable system. This calendar formed the basis for the modern Gregorian calendar, illustrating the enduring influence of Roman innovations in timekeeping and organization. Despite their brutal reputation, many Roman gladiators had a largely vegetarian diet. They consumed a diet rich in grains, beans, and other plant-based foods. This diet was believed to provide the necessary energy for combat and promote quick recovery from injuries. Additionally, gladiators drank a tonic made from ashes, thought to strengthen bones and aid in healing. This surprising fact challenges the common image of gladiators as meat-hungry warriors, suggesting a more nuanced approach to their diet and training. These intriguing and esoteric facts about the ancient Romans reveal the complexity and ingenuity of their society. From their innovative engineering and unique cleaning practices to their complex social structures and dietary habits, the Romans continue to captivate our imagination and inspire ongoing exploration of their remarkable civilization. Adios.